Oh, Smash Brother. Hey guys, I played some Super Smash Brothers. Actually, that's the demo run screen. Anyway, today I want to show you guys the Stage Builder. The Stage Builder is a really cool feature included in the new Smash Brothers for Nintendo Wii U. This was also in Brawl, but it's slightly different now. Now you can draw anything you want on the touchscreen and it shows up as a level. How freaking cool is that? It's actually pretty easy to use too. It's so easy, anybody can make a level. Doesn't matter your skill, anybody can make a level. So if anybody can make a level, why am I making a video about how to make levels? Because we need content on the channel. Also, because there are a lot of cool techniques I learned making stages. And there's all kinds of neat things online right now. I've seen people do Master Sword design. I've seen people do the Hylian, the crest with the Triforce on it. And I've seen people make Smash Ball. That's probably one of the coolest ones, is Smash Ball. I even made my own variation of it myself. I've made actually quite a few stages and I want to share them with you, but first let's get into how I make the levels and how everybody else makes the levels too, because there's a lot of cool techniques, and if you use these techniques, then maybe you could make something really cool too, maybe, if you put your mind to it, maybe. I'm not going to promise anything. So let's check it out and see what's going on in the world of Smash Brothers stage building. You too could be a stage builder. See your mom build a stage? You can build a stage just like she does. And you can impress her. So the first thing you need to do when you are playing Smash Brothers and you want to stage build is go to Games and More. It's right there with little Games and More. When you create a new stage, you're given a few options. You got small, that's a small stage. You've got medium, that's a medium stage. And you've got large, that's also a small stage. That's a large stage. Now the amount of stuff you can put in the level is still the same no matter what size you pick. It's just the out of bounds areas are larger in the large and smaller in the small. So we're going to do a medium one real quick just as an example. The next thing you can pick is the background. The background, we've got some sweet clouds with some stuff in the background. This is where the devil lives. We got some sweet devil stuff. And the next one after that, we've got another cloud scene, but this time you can see the floor, you can see the ground. It's a lot of water, so you know where you're going to fall. If you get hit off the stage in this one, you know you're going to be sleeping with the fishes. This one's in outer space, actually. Quite a remarkable space station. And then the next one after that is this very detailed cityscape. Alright, just for funsies, I'm going to pick the first one, and there's a reason why. Underneath that, you've got the songs you can pick. You've got Super Smash Brothers and anything in Super Smash Brothers, tons to choose from. You've got Super Mario Brothers and tons to choose from in Mario Brothers, and so on and so forth. Pick a song that works with the theme of your level. So it doesn't matter right now because I have no theme, and you will be given an opportunity to change this at the end anyway, so we're just going to go with Yoshi's Island for now. You use the gamepad entirely on this, and it'll let you just draw straight from the gamepad like I said, and it'll put stuff on the world. Now on the very bottom left you see test. When you feel like you've built a decent level, you want to test it, bottom left will let you test it. The next one to that is items that you can put in the level, but not just like items like Pokeballs and junk. That is as follows. You've got stuff like springs, then you've got the larger spring, then you've got weak cannons, weak cannons, then you've got strong cannons, then you've got moving platforms. These are cool because this is put it where you want it to be and stretch it out to where it'll go. To follow that path, you can always edit, you can always edit, you can always edit. Okay, next one is large moving platforms. And as you can see there, I'm making quite the mess. And you've also got magma, which will only be laid on the ground. So you want to put some ground here, and then you can put the magma there. You just paint the magma right on, and it'll be magmatized. And it also has magma thick if you want thicker lines. Stage is done. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let's go play it. No, I don't think so. We're going to undo all that stuff. The undo button on the top right will undo everything that you just did because you messed up. Way to go. Don't mess up like that. The very bottom bar is the weight bar. That'll fill up as you put more stuff on the screen. This is all obvious stuff. So why again am I making this video? Well, there's a few details that you could use to help make your designs better. For instance, let's start by drawing a straight line. On the bottom, the third icon after the eraser is a squiggly line, but it's got 2 points, a starting and an ending point. Now, you could just squiggle and make the design just like you see there, or you can actually just tap. You can just tap, and it'll do a starting point icon, and then another tap, and it'll do an ending point. That's a straight line. And then you can even continue tapping from there and complete your design. Now if that's too boring for you as well, you could always tap, 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 and then make it like spiky. Like Bart Simpson's hair. Like if Bart Simpson was upside down doing a handstand on your level. And it was only his hair doing the handstand. Now you can see the shadow of Mario right there. That's how tall the character, the average character is on your stage. So you know how big you're making this thing. And then it also gives you a good idea of a stage design underneath him. So how big a stage should look. But you can also zoom out and see exactly what you're working with. The lit up area is the playing field. The other area around it, you can't create anything in that. You can only create within that area. Now the line you see with a little camera is what is how far the camera will see. So for instance, I'm allowed to build outside the line, but before the edge there. But if I were to test this stage, you wouldn't see me when I pass that. So let me just show you real quick. All of a sudden, I'm going off the edge, but there's still ground there. See, that's a bit confusing, right? So try not to go outside of the camera unless you want to. That's totally up to you. So the next thing you'll see right there on the bottom right platform I made is a little plus button, a little plus. What's that plus for? Well, if you tap that, it'll give you two options. It'll let you make that a grabbable edge, where if someone's falling off, they want to get back on, it's a grabbable edge, or non-grabbable edge. Now that's tricky. So if you do non-grabbable edges, there's no way anybody can grab back on, they just fall right to the depths. As you can see here on the other platform that I made, there are no pluses because these edges are too round. I can remedy that real quick by just adding a piece of stage with a more sharper edge. And now that's very ugly, but at least somebody can grab right there, right? On to the next technique. Every level has a different color palette, and what I mean by color palette is styles of brown that you can stand on. For instance, this one, if you tap it, has a grassy one, has a brick with some moss, has like a darker obsidian looking stone with some tile, has a ornate wall with some a different color ground on the top, then has like a vine wall as well. Now every stage has a different layout of styles. So for instance, if I wanted to do a dark background and then a light foreground, then this would be a good one for me. What do you mean by dark background, light foreground? Well, if I wanted to say, I don't know, make a fun Mario stage, theme stage, I could draw a circle with the dark. Let's just draw a quick circle. Wow, that's the most perfect circle I've ever seen in my entire life. And then I could even grab the lighter color here. And this is going to be very crude, but I can put that there. See that? See how beautiful that is? And then I can get even more detailed. Get the dark one out again. I'm going to zoom in a bit. And then on this, I could do this. Now be careful, because sometimes it'll tell you can't do it. But look, I could do it just fine. Now what you saw there is the black behind the white. Now why is that? Because the black's the first thing I put there. Or the dark is the first thing I put there. So the dark is the background. Now the white, the second thing I put there, so the white is the foreground. Now, we again are making something Mario theme, right? So let's get that white again. And see how you can draw on top of existing ground? Now what does that do for the play field? Well, it does absolutely nothing. I can't actually jump on those eyeballs, but it doesn't matter. It makes the stage look that much more fun. Right now, super easy. I just made a perfect Bob-Omb stage. Now that's exactly what a Bob-Omb looks like. There's no way I can make that any better. Maybe, probably can, but let's assume we can't. Let's make it even more fun. So what if this wick was lit, right? What if it was going to blow up soon? Well, we could take the magma here and paint the wick, and now whoever touches the wick, the fuse. I can paint the fuse. Whoever touches this fuse is in for quite the surprise. They're gonna get hurt. So there's a reason why there's lava there. Now this is not enough solid ground to stand on, I wouldn't imagine. Quick easy fix is let's add a platform going back and forth. Now let's test this real quick. Alright, so me and Mario are fighting on top of a big Bob-Omb. And, oh, see, I get hurt because the fuse is lit. and there's nothing for me to grab on over here. And I died. Well, that's not a fun thing. I'm losing to a computer. Alright. Oh, see, I was saved by that moving platform I put in. How cool is that? So there's my Bob-Omb stage. Alright, I'm going to save it now. I'm going to name it, instead of Custom Stage 10, I'm going to name it Bob-Omb. Alright, so that's okay. We're going to do Bob-Omb. And then, now I don't think the Yoshi music fits to this anymore because I came up with a different idea. So let's go back to Mario here, Mario Brothers, and I'm going to do Mario Brothers Medley because it encompasses all the Marios, right? And now we're going to save it. And there you have it. A quick, easy way to make a cool stage. And again, it's all about layering. You can layer. That's the fun part. Now I've got a lot of cool stages that I've layered. I'm going to show those to you guys in a little bit. Now for the outro. Wow, we learned an awful lot today about building stages. And you know what else we learned? Building stages is fun and easy. So go out there and build some stages. Do something really cool. Let us know in the comments what you think we should build next. Because I have a ton of stages built already. And I would love to share them with you. I'm going to, so just hold your horses. Calm down. Relax. Back off. I'm going to show you them in a minute. We'll have a whole series, so don't worry about that. But have fun in the comments. It's very important to have fun in the comments. That's the greatest thing in the world, isn't it? Fun. Alright, so we're all going to play some Smash Brothers. I'm actually by myself yelling at this camera right now, so I actually don't have people to play Smash Brothers. But luckily it's online, so I'll see you online. Bye-bye. Brother, you smasher.